Could you please let me wake the youth? I'm actually talking about them. We are going to be talking about the youth and soul winning. Yeah. I'm so passionate about those, and I'll tell you why. Yes. God asked me a question one time, and he said, ask an average teenager or a young adult, what do you want to become? What are you aspiring to become? And they will tell you, I still have a long time to spend in life, right? Mm-hmm. I want to enjoy my life right now. But he says to me, everybody that became great in the Bible started small. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And every rich person in the world today started small. See the guy that is running Facebook. Mark started when he was in school. Tiger Woods started at 3. The Williams started when they are young. Yeah. So I need you guys to focus on me. This is about you. Yes. Praise the Lord. Mm-hmm. And about last week, God showed me an apple, a very ripe apple, and he said, the harvest is ready, but we don't have people to go out harvesting them. And he went to another stage, and I saw part of the apple rotting, and he said the majority of them are rotting out there. And he said if care is not taken, he took me to the 3rd level, and I saw totally rotten. He said that's where they are going to get, and that is hellfire. Praise the Lord. Amen. I tell my kids, I have an 11, 9, and I have a 16 living with me. She's turned 17, and I say, please, it's not about age. When the trumpet shall sound, it has nothing to do with age. It has a lot to do with what you carry inside of you. Yes. So I am begging you, each time you look at the next person, you ask yourself, will this person end in an eternal fire or in an eternal life? There are 2 eternities, either hellfire or there is heaven. Praise the Lord. So we have a lot, and the end time is closer than you think, I'm telling you. It is way closer than you. Right now, I don't care about any other thing. I just tell God, whatever you want to do with my life, do as long as I make heaven. That is the key thing. Yes. This life, like I would always say, life is too short, enjoy it to the... No, I'm telling you, this life is too short to waste time on it. Yeah. That life is the longest life that you want to invest a lot into it. I don't know, maybe you are 9, you are 7, you are 13, 15, 18, 21, or even you are an adult that is still a child. The time to wake up is an awakening. The time to wake up is now. Yes. If you have a child in your home and you think, okay, at this time you can play with the games, don't worry. When you get there, you get there. No, this is the time. Mm-hmm. Eli was condemned because of his children. He didn't do the right thing. Mm-hmm. The child Samuel was taken to God after he was ruined and he grew to be a prophet. Yeah. What are you planting in those kids? Kids, what are you doing with your youth? The things you become in the future starts from now. Praise the Lord. Amen. Praise the Lord. Amen. If you look at the news, the killings have been 12-year-old, 15-year-old, 7. Is that not scary? The devil is targeting our little ones. By the time they grow, you will see that the world will be empty of evangelists, of winners like us, of people that will go into the field and win those souls. Oh God. The Bible is being taken out of schools and they are teaching them things that you don't even know about. You have your kids. A man of God was speaking. He said the only thing that separates you and you from your children is password. You don't know the things that is going inside of them every second. You'll be amazed at the kind of things your children are exposed to. You have 6-year-old, 5-year-old, they will tell you about sex and they will explain it deeper than you even know. So what are you doing with your kids? Please, I would love you. I don't have been staring at you. God wants to use you, right? I don't know. Mm-hmm. You have not been here, God. I said I was going to bring you up here, but I'm sorry. But I'm telling you, God wants to use you as a voice for your generation, and you need to take up that challenge. Amen. Do you understand? You need to be part of those people that will devastate the kingdom of hell and populate the kingdom of heaven. I'm going to ask each and every one of us, I don't need an answer. Answer it to yourself. If, when he was sounding the shofar, something tells me if that was the trumpet, would you still be sitting there or would you have gone to heaven? Yeah. I need us to take every second. He said, let him who thinketh his stand take it lest they fall. That is the time we are in right now. It's not the time. I tell people, okay, I was listening. The things God has been bringing to me has to do with end time. I see people putting money in the account, millions, and God took me to Matthew 25. I know you not, you workers of iniquity. I was hungry, you feed me not, I was thirsty. He said if it comes today, that money becomes nothing. What are you asking them to do then? What the things you are laboring for, when the Lord comes, it becomes nothing. What matters is that those things that you build, the treasures you build in heaven, those are the things that become something in your life. Praise the Lord. Am I talking to somebody? I need you. This is indeed a reawakening. If the Lord comes today, ask yourself, it's not about you go to church. It's not about I preach. It's not about I walk in the kingdom. I know you not. You walk. I was hungry. You fed me not. I was thirsty. You didn't give me water. Who is that neighbor by your side? You look at that. Oh, your kids have been home. I know you can't afford food. God will provide. Yeah, have you provided? Yeah. Praise the Lord. I need us to begin to reprioritize our life. Those things you chase after, in the near future, they will become nothing. They will become very unimportant. How many times do you soak? How many times do you labor in the Word of God? Praise the Lord. Turn your Bible with me to the book of Romans 10. And we are talking about soul winning. Our kids don't know because we don't talk to them about it. There are many souls out there that are still waiting for who will talk about them. The Bible says, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? Number one. And how shall they believe in whom they have not heard? When you and I are just sitting down, how many of our colleagues do we know that are in Christ, that are not in Christ? We've been working with them. How many of them have you spoken with? How many of your neighbors that you know categorically, somebody invites you to say, no, don't bother, she's not a Christian. Have you made an effort to bring that person into the fold of Christ? The Bible says in the book of John 15:16, said, you have not chosen, I have chosen you to go forth and bear fruit. What fruits are you bearing? Yeah. If you can't talk, I was telling somebody recently, I said I realized that the system we are in, if you talk to people, they will probably tell you it's harassment. But God drew me to something. Saul the Tarsus was not preached to. He had an encounter with God. And something came to me that maybe somebody somewhere was praying. What are you doing in your own time to pray for the lost youth outside? Begin to look around. The things that are happening in this world these days, they have become the normal. Take it back 20 years ago, it was a taboo. And that tells you the coming of Christ is closer than you think. Yes. When they ask you, when they call out upon and tell you to give your life to Christ, they tell you tomorrow may be late. I tell you next second may be too late. Amen. And I tell people, rapture is not only when Christ comes. The rapture is when your life is taken from you. Where would you end your life? And no one of us, each and every one of us would have gone through a moment in our life where you'd be like, God, I can't take this no more. But at the end of I can't take this no more, there is hope, right? But I'm here to tell you, if the trumpet sounds and you don't make heaven, you can't take it no more, becomes eternal. There is no more hope. Jesus Christ will not look down and say, oh God, that girl was so faithful sometime. I need to take her out of hell. No, that becomes eternity. That becomes permanent life. So I need you to begin to rethink your life. Begin to reprioritize your life and begin to help God harvest. The souls are plenty. They are ready to be harvested, but nobody is talking to them. How can they hear if there is no one to talk to them? How can they come to him? How can they trust Christ if there is no voice outside of it? If there is something they are sharing on in somewhere, I'm sure we'll be all out. Have you heard they are sharing? Are we so happy to share the gospel that much? If there is a lobby somewhere and they tell you, oh, you can bring 500, you will tell 1,000 people. But just tell one person about the love of God and let your life tell people about the love of God. Amen. What fruit are you actually exhibiting? I don't have so much time, but I'm telling you, there is nothing you're taking out of here to be thinking that when Christ comes, where would you be? And I am challenging each and every one of us in your life this year, make sure you win at least one soul. There is a crown of soul winning waiting for you. There are so many people waiting to be taken into the fold of Christ, but they are not finding you and I. We are too busy making the monies. We are too busy bothering ourselves over the bills. I told God last month, I said, if I can't pay this house, I will stay in my car. If I can't stay in my car, but God, as long as I'm not missing heaven, I don't care if they chase me out. My life has become like, people call me fanatics this day, but I love it. I'm like, if I'm a fanatical for Christ, then that's something great, right? It used to be like a pain in the past when they call you, is it that bad? Are you kidding me? I'm like, am I that obvious? Then I'm actually doing his work. My kids will tell you are boring. I'll be like, if this is what is called boring, you want to become boring too. Because what matters now is what you plant now. It's what you will gather in the future.
Amen.
How many people have you seen died? I said they bought all the houses that were buried inside a big house. They end up in 6 inches, whatever shape. That small box, it doesn't go beyond that. And then they are wasting, grabbing those things that they are going to leave behind. The one that they are going to attain when they get, okay, I'm at the judgment. God, he said, what did you? You didn't plant anything. They go back to the world and get them. You can't have access to them anymore. Some even have the opportunity to say, okay, I'm going, let me share it out. That's what they wasted all their life, planting, building, okay, amassing, acquiring. And then when it comes to go, they're like, okay, this is my wish, share it out. But you don't share your car of soul winning. You don't share those things you win from God away. No, you don't share the things you plan. You don't share the lives you have given to Christ. Yeah. You are multiplying the seed. He said, build your treasure in heaven where moths or thieves will not near, where there is no robbers. Begin to live a life at every point in time that if Christ comes now, I am ready to go with you wherever, regardless. That's right. I am begging you, I want to see every face is there in heaven and much more through you. Right. And that will be a portion in the name of Jesus Christ. But it's not by mouth, it's by attitude, it's by action. Yeah. Begin to look everyone not in Christ by your side and tell yourself this person is going to rot in there. Would I let that happen? Then go for that souls. For every soul you do not win, you are sending to eternal fire. How do you feel about it? For that your friend, that acquaintance you've known forever, that Muslim sister, that atheist that you are thinking, no, she has the way she lives her life. You are sending that person to an eternal fire. Is that what you desire to do in your life? Yeah. Please, I am begging us, if you don't take anything away from me, take it that Christ can come in anytime soon. Where would you end eternity? Can we just rise and pray for this youth? I need those youth, if you all can come out in front, please, let's just pray for you guys. And I need you guys to begin to think. Please, I'm telling you, I will be frank with you, right? When I was young, we were not close to the end of the world. I could take a risk to have fun, thinking, okay, I will go back to Christ. But you guys don't have the opportunity right now. Because anytime the trumpet will stand, ask yourself, is those things your friends doing, are those things worth losing your soul for? 5 minutes pleasure, the drinking, the clubbing, are they worth losing your soul for? Are they worth you burning forever for? I am begging you to begin to rethink your life. No, you don't need to get to the age of your mother for things to change. You can stand. I'm looking at you because I don't know what's your name, sister. God wants to use you. Stop being, you know the kind of attitude you have, like, okay, let them finish, this has nothing to do with you. Unfortunately, this has a lot to do with you. God wants to use you and you will gather many souls. So start it from now. Okay? Go with it with all flavor. That this is, it's as if your life, that, you know, if you don't take water, you can't live for too long, right? You can live without food, but you can't live without water. So winning, gathering of your youth, people around your age, is your life, is your water. Praise the Lord. Let's pray. If you have children, use this one as a gap of contact, as a point of contact to your children, that God, my child, my children will make it to heaven. My children will taste and hunger after righteousness. Wherever they are, God, locate them for your own good. Daddy, we are tired of these killings by the 12-year-old, by the 15-year-old. The Bible says righteousness exalts a nation. Let righteousness exalt a nation starting from this generation. That even though they call them the millennials, our own millennials will be mover and shaker of heaven. Our own millennials will win souls for your kingdom in the name of Jesus. I need you in the name of Jesus. Daddy, we give you glory. For in Jesus' matchless name we are praying. You know, I always tell people, if they are sharing money and I ask people that I'm going to give the first 10 $1 million, I won't need to end the first 10 before they come out. But I'm going to give you an opportunity today. Set yourself. And if you know that if Christ comes today, you will not make heaven. See, this decision has nothing to do with shame. This is a decision between you and your God. This is the greatest gift anybody can receive in their lifetime. I am begging you, all eyes closed, all head bowed. If you know that if the trumpet sound today, that if you leave this place today, if you were to die, you will not make heaven. God is asking you to come back home. He came to die for you so that you will regain life again. Why don't you say, Father, I accept you today as my Lord and as my Savior. Father, I am sorry that I have gone out of faith. I am coming back to you. God, take me back home. It's simple as ABC. Accepting, believing, and confessing. And that is it. And your names will be written in the book of life. If you know that indeed you need another chance, my God is a God of multiple chances. Forget whoever is standing by you. I am telling you, this may be the last chance. You don't know what will happen the next second. I am sorry. I don't want to lose anybody, but I am not God. Jesus Christ went at the age of 33. Anything can happen. So if you know indeed you do not have Christ, why don't you just put your hand on your chest and say, God, I am a sinner. Forgive me. Or I have been living in deception. I indeed did not know you thoroughly. Have mercy. Give me another chance, O God. Accept me, O God, in your kingdom. Write my name in the book of life. I know that you came and you died and you rose again. And because of you, I have been given eternal life. I pray from today, let your Holy Spirit direct my path and lead me right. And use me among those you want to use to get souls in this center. For in Jesus' mighty name we are praying. If you have prayed that prayer, why don't you just, at the end of the program, you can meet Pastor Francisca or my sister right beside me, and then they will take it off from there. But I want to advise you, please, stay connected. Stay connected. Father, we just want to thank you for a wonderful presence of God that we have today. Daddy, we thank you for reawakening us back to our reason for existence here. Father, may we not be disappointment to you in the name of Jesus Christ. Daddy, we together, we agree on our youth, using this youth as point of contact. That Daddy, our youth will be the new movement of God on earth, starting from now, in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. That this one will know the loss of God. And we commit our little daughter you have given, oh God, that mandate. Daddy, she will not go out of your God in the mighty name of Jesus Christ. We give you praise for everything, for in Jesus' matchless name we are praying. Amen.